Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
We left from Guwahati after a very tiring yet fulfilling shooting schedule with a lot of memories about tour of the misty lands. And the memories are still fresh. And as I take you down memory lane, a song comes to my mind. A song that I first sang many years ago to the river that is the heart of Assam, Brahmaputra. India's only male river, runs through the length of Assam. It is so closely linked with everything Assamese that it can make Assam weep and can soothe her as he meanders all over her endlessly. বিস্তীর্ণ পাররে অসংখ্য জনরে হাহাকার শুনিও নিঃশব্দে নীরবে বুঢ়া লুইত তুমি বুঢ়া লুইত বোৱা কিয়
অসংখ্য জনরে হাহাকাৰ শুনিও নিশব্দে নীৰৱে বুঢ়ালুই তুমি বুঢ়ালুই বোৱা কিয় বিস্তীৰ্ণ পাৰৰে অসংখ্য জনৰে হাহাকাৰ শুনিও নিশব্দে নীৰৱে বুঢ়ালুই তুমি বুঢ়ালুই বোৱা কিয় নৈতিকতাৰ স্খলন দেখিও মানৱতাৰ পতন দেখিও নিৰ্লজ্জ অলসভাৱে বোৱা কিয় জ্ঞানবিহীন নিৰক্ষৰৰ খাদ্যবিহীন নাগৰিকৰ নেতৃবিহীনতাত নিমাত কিয় সহস্ৰ বাৰিষাৰ উন্মাদনাৰ অভিজ্ঞতাৰে পংগু মানৱক সবল সংগ্ৰামী আৰু অগ্ৰগামী কৰি নোতোলা কিয় ব্যক্তি যদি ব্যক্তি কেন্দ্ৰিক সমষ্টি যদি ব্যক্তিত্ব ৰহিত তেনে শিথিল সমাজক নাভাঙা কিয় তুমিয়ে যদি ব্ৰহ্মৰে পুত্ৰ সেই পিতৃত্ব তেনে নাম মাত্ৰ নহলে প্ৰেৰণা নিদিয়া কিয় উন্মত্ত ধৰাৰে কুৰুক্ষেত্ৰৰে হৰসজ্জাকে আলিংগন কৰা ভীষ্মৰূপী অজস্ৰ বীৰক জগাই নোতোলা কিয়
We are traveling towards a place now about which there is many a tale told. This is the road which goes to the abode of Mother Goddess Kamakhya. She was a symbol of Shakti. There's a little legend about this road. Narakasura, he is an asura, wanted to marry Devi, mother goddess Kamakhya. She said, you can't do it. Then Narakasura said, I'll destroy the whole world. Then the Devatas came and gave some suggestions to mother goddess Kamakhya. What she did, he said, all right, Narakasura, come here. I want to marry you, but on one condition. I will marry you if you can do that. He said, what is it? He said, you make a road from Kamarupa to Bhuvaneshwari. It should be made of stones and nothing else. And he did it. He did it, and overnight he worked, and then he was about to finish it. Then the Devatas came and said that he will marry you, so do something, do something. What she did was interesting also. She made an artificial dawn by becoming a cock herself and flying over Brahmaputra, and she crowed, and then the sun came out. And Narakasura couldn't marry mother goddess Kamakhya. This is the road by which we are going towards her abode now. People from all over come here to make pledges to God, to fulfill them, to ask the Almighty to make their much varied dreams come true. In this place of God, I saw people wait patiently in long queues, goats waiting in terror, even as the pigeons carried on with their lives, literally above it all. The people and the armed guards, seeing and smelling the blood of the sacrificed goats, I discovered the true spirit of this place in the timeless sculptures that are all over the place. And I left with the feeling that no one really looks at them anymore. Everyone just queues to ask for dreams be granted reality. Maybe people do not look at these sculptures in Kamakhya in great detail because they take it for granted. Because the greatest form of art is probably one that has amalgamated into the existence of the ordinary man. Let us discover then the magic of such an art. Let us discover then the magic of such an art form that is very deeply ingrained in the Assamese psyche. Let us discover the romance of Bihu.
My name's Lois Welch, and I'm a professor of literature at the University of Montana in the United States. And a friend of mine who's a dance professor, and I've come over here to do research on dance, especially in Northeast India, which is very unknown in the U.S. And we were very lucky to catch the performance that you're doing today, and I wondered if you could explain the history and the significance of the dance.
Jeng Bihu, it's mainly danced by the maidens of Assam. The significance lies in the fact that this particular dance are not co-performance of boys and girls. In olden days, co-performance of both boys and girls were not allowed by the conservative class. Even then, the girls wanted to express their feelings, which comes with the Spring Festival. So what they did was they used to hide themselves by like in moonlit night or by lighting candles with dry bamboo sticks, and they used to dance. That is, the maidens used to dance. Whenever any boys or any like men folk, they used to peep and see all this, they had to pay penalty for it. Now this particular dance form is in a verge of extinction, but we people are trying to save it and make it a popular performing art form, keeping its folk elements intact. There are no specific movements that, since it's a folk dance, you don't get any specific movements like, unlike in classical dances, that you have to give certain mudras or something like that, gestures I mean to say. But here you can give any movement which expresses your feeling of happiness, of joy, which comes with the spring. But particularly I would also like to mention that certain hand movements, like you don't give your hand like this, you just make it like this.
And what about the language in the dance, the songs that you're singing? What are you saying to each other?
Firstly, we are expressing our happiness to one another, that we have come leaving away all our work in the home, and we are not bothered about anyone. We're just going to express our happiness, that we are too happy, And that is one thing. Another is that like someone, suppose if one is caught, suppose some men folk are caught, like peeping and watching all this. So they are caught hold of, and then they say that, come on, don't look like that.
Wearing the dreams that they have woven, the Assamese dance the Bihu, the dance that welcomes spring. Spring is so beautiful that it unfailingly evokes the emotion of yearning, and this becomes the dominant feeling of Bihu. Unrequited love, unfulfilled dreams. Our sweetest songs are those associated with a tinge of sadness, and these invariably also fulfill the senses. The sight of these dancers filled my heart with immeasurable gladness, and I left them thus, enjoying life to the brim. As the gentle strains of the Bihu faded away, a less soothing sound assailed us. We were headed for Morigaon, 35 kilometers from Guwahati, where a noisy crowd was prodding on two unwilling bulls to a fight.
আৰু মই নাজানিছিলো যে আপোনালোকে মোক ইমান ভাল পায়। মই সদায় মোৰ বয়স বহুত হলি এতিয়া গোটেই জীৱনটো চাৰিফালে ঘূৰি 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 অসমৰ কথাকে কৈ আহিছো। গতিকে আজি মই কোনোবা এজনক পালো, তেওঁ কৈছে যে বোপা তোমাৰ গান যেতিয়া এই গ্ৰামোফোনত হেণ্ডেল লগোৱা গ্ৰামোফোনত যে সৰুতে গাইছিলা, উলাহে ৰে নাচি বাগি হলি বিয়া কুৰি, বিস্তীৰ্ণ পাৰৰে অসংখ্য জনৰে হাহাকাৰ শুনিও নিঃশব্দে নীৰৱে, বুঢ়া লুইত তুমি বুঢ়া লুইত বোৱাটিয়া, নৈতিকতাৰ স্খলন দেখিও মানৱতাৰ পতন দেখিও নিৰ্লজ্জ অলস ভাৱে বোৱাটিয়া, বিস্তীৰ্ণ পাৰৰে অসংখ্য জনৰে হাহাকাৰ শুনিও নিঃশব্দে নীৰৱে, বুঢ়া লুইত তুমি বুঢ়া লুইত বোৱাটিয়া, উন্মত্ত ধৰাৰ কুৰুক্ষেত্ৰৰে উন্মত্ত ধৰাৰে কুৰুক্ষেত্ৰৰে সৰসজ্জাকে আলিংগন কৰা ভীষ্মৰূপী, তাৰপিছত কি আছিল, অজস্ৰ বীৰক জগাই নোতোলা কিয়।
डिसिप्लिन के लिए आप लोग का जरूरत है, या फिर भाई आप लोग यहाँ आइए।
The poor bulls were really in no mood to fight. It made me wonder at the human love for gore, about what it is in human beings that makes us cheer the victor without any thought for the bleeding vanquished.
Actually, it is this buffalo fight is being held in Assam, particularly in the Nagaon district, Nagaon and Morigaon district, since last several hundred years. Only thing is that it is related to the Magh Bihu celebrations. It's sort of a sacred ceremony. It is always done during the Magh Bihu, and that is why in certain areas, say Ahotguri, Morigaon, and in certain areas, these buffalo fights are organized. And as a sport, it has still not spread to other parts of the state. But the very fact that thousands of people gather there and enjoy the fight, that itself is really something to watch.
It was with a slightly heavy heart that I set out on my way back, depressed at how a sport requires cruelty towards animals. But the assemble gave me such a loving and affectionate send-off that I could not help but be overwhelmed.
মানুহৰ বাবে যদিহে অকণনে ভাবে অকণি সহানুভূতিৰে ভাবিব কোনে নোকোৱা সমনীয়া মানুহে মানুহৰ বাবে